How do you increase the reach of your page posts? We'll explore that question in this week's video blog. Let's do it. All right, this week's question comes from Nat. Hi John, since the changes Facebook made, my page posts have only reached around 1/6 of my total fan base. Is there any way to make them reach more people without promoting them, without actually asking my fans to select show in newsfeed on our page? Thanks. All right, Nat, so very common question, get it all the time. Everyone's asking me about reach. For those who've been around these parts for a while, you know I'm tired of the obsession with reach. But I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna help you out here. First of all, 1/6 of your fan base, not that bad. 1/6 is about 16%. A lot of other pages out there are getting around 10%, even less than that, especially depending on the size of their audience. So before I get to my suggestions, I just want to step this through a little bit and help you understand. Only half of your fans are on Facebook every day. Of those who are only going to be on during this 30 to 60 minute window. When you understand that, you realize your potential audience dwindles really quickly, regardless of whether or not Facebook keeps it from them. So all that aside, let's get to it. How do you reach more of your fans? Write engaging content. Most marketers have this completely backwards. They are obsessed with Facebook reach. But if you understand EdgeRank and how it can actually work for you, you know that engaging content will then reach more people. So if your content is not reaching many people, it's probably because you're not getting much engagement. So your focus should be on the engagement over reach. If your content is getting engagement, the reach will follow. So along those lines, I want you to start looking at your stats. Look far beyond reach. Dig into your exports. Step aside, understand what is it that leads to your business goals. Measure that. Have those things dropped? Then you need to be concerned. So if these actions that lead to business goals have indeed come down, then you need to take a look at your strategy. What type of content are you sharing? What time of day? What's your tone? What day of the week? Look into your stats. What's working? What's not? Do more of what is working. Do less of what is not. Should you ask your fans to click show in the news feed? Heck no, man. Don't do that. First of all, it's ridiculous. Will you create a post that goes into the news feed of your fans asking them to select show in my news feed? If they're seeing it in their news feed, they're already seeing it in their news feed. If they haven't selected show in my news feed, they're not seeing it to go in and select it. But I think what you're getting at is having them go in and select get notifications. I wouldn't do that either. Quite frankly, your fans don't care that they're not seeing all of your content. They do not care about your plight. And don't listen to the very loud and supportive fans who say they do. They're the very small minority. If you create a post like this that complains about the fact that you're not reaching your fans, you will annoy more of them than will actually help you. It's groveling, it's unprofessional, don't do it. We have time for one more question? All right, let's get at it. Max Haywood LTD asks, favorite biscuit? A biscuit's a biscuit, man. Thanks everyone for your questions this week. Nat, I hope you found that helpful. Until next time, do awesome things. I'm out. Oh God, Facebook reach. Oh. Nat, I'm sorry in advance. I get this question all the time. It drives me crazy. I can't stand reach. It's inaccurate. It's an inexact science. It's an imaginary number. It doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't mean only your reach is down. It might, maybe engagement's down too. But when you ask that question, I want to know what your engagement is first. That's always going to be my counter. What's your engagement? What's happened? Are people still clicking? Is that going down too? If you don't know the answer to that, dig. I'd like to say I did a pretty good job today. Thank you. Minimal screw-ups. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm out.